Inscription number 158. Nanaghat Cave Inscription of Nagamnika. Provenance, Nanaghat Pass leading from Konkan to Junnar, in Pune district, Maharashtra. Script, Brahmi of the second half of the 1st century BC. Language, Prakrít Footnote 1. The authorship of the inscription cannot be assigned with certainty. The name of the queen, who set up the inscription, is given as Bala, in line, but the reading is not beyond doubt. Her husband's name too is lost, however in L4 she claims to be the mother of the princes Veasri and Saktisri. In the Nanaghat cave inscription of Satakarni I, Nayanika appears as the queen of Satakarni, and Saktisri is one of the princes named. The name of the senior prince is lost. Hence we conclude that Bala Nagamnika are the aliases of the mother Saktisri. Nayanika was the queen regent of the Satavahana dynasty during the minority of her son. She was the first woman confirmed to have ruled over an Indian kingdom. She was married to King Satakarni. She was the mother of King Satakarni II. Gautamiputra Satakarni I was a ruler of the Satavahana Empire in present-day Deccan region of India. He was mentioned as the important and greatest ruler of Satavahana dynasty. Available information about Gautamiputra Satakarni comes from his coins, these inscriptions, and the royal genealogies in the various Puranas. The available information suggests that he had several military conquests to his credit. Available shreds of evidence also suggest that Gautamiputra had revived his empire after a decline caused by Saka invasions. Since the Vedic literature does not permit women to perform sacrifices as independent agents, we may presume that the sacrifices referred to above had been performed by Naganika is the Sahadharmini of Satakarni, who, as Daraya in 1.6 indicates, was the chief sacrificer or Yasmana. That rules out the possibility of performing these as the regent of her minor son, Vedisri. In fact, all these sacrifices could have been performed over a very long period, not available to a regent. Nor do we expect a woman to perform not one, but two Aswamedhas, with essential concomitant of warfare. Saktisri has been identified with Saktikumara, mentioned as the son of Salivana in Jain literature. The identification of this prince with Hakusir of Nanaghat Cave Figure-Label Inscription number 5 of the time of Satakarni I suggests that the queen referred to here is Nagamnika, wife of Satakarni I. According to Puranas Simuka, who defeated the Kambas and Sangas, was succeeded by his brother Krishna and the latter by his son Satkarni. The order of succession seems correct, but the relationship of the last two was most probably of brothers, not of father and son. Both were sons of Simuka. This inscription was issued by Devi Naganika. Describes the achievements of the ruler Satakarni I. Naganika was probably the first woman in India's recorded history to manage the affairs of a state, and was a very powerful one at that. It attests to the fact that she must have been educated and was encouraged to take an active role in administering the kingdom even during the lifetime of Satakarni I. English translation of the inscription. Success. Adoration to Dharma, the adoration to Indra, adoration to Samkarshana and Vasudeva, to the moon and to the sun, either of whom are endowed with majesty, and to Yama Varuna, Kuber, the four guardians of the world. Of the excellent prize the king Vedisri. 2. By the daughter-in-law of King Simuka Satavahana, the heroic and brave lord of the Deccan, whose sovereignty is unobstructed. 3. By Bala, the daughter of the Maharthi, the increaser of the India race and of this first hero of the earth that is girded by the ocean and the best of mountains of the great. 4. The wife of Satakarni She, giver of sons, the giver of boons, the giver of pleasures, the giver of wealth, the mother of Vedisri, and also the mother of Saktisri. 5. By Bala, the giver of excellent elephants, who fasted for a whole month, who is a householder as